Hello, hello, hello. Oh, great. Really? Come on, bro. Fucking hell. God, so fucking annoying. Alright. Oh, frick. Whatever. Where's the closest stables? Might as well go here. Reverend, please come quick. 'Cause I've got something to admit. Send the Blackwater. I don't want to send a telegram here. It's dangerous. What the frick am I doing? this on. No medics right on standby. Okay. I need more supplies. It's this way. I don't know where I'm going. Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie? All right. Jonas. Okay. Nothing there. All right. I have to go to Strawberry. I need supplies. We have captured James Farthing and completed his transport to Sisika. Should we have received his writ of execution, will be arranging such at a future date once we speak with the warden. Wow. They caught Hourglass. You threat to rangers or anyone in the crossing. Still, as always, stay safe and stay together when we can just as a general rule of thumb. Herbs. Patches of those little orange mushrooms by the lake. New patches, 2 by the road, close to the lake, and 1 in a camp very nearby. Man. Hourglass was caught. BY 800. BY 800. BY 800. Okay. Gotta need handgun ammo. Don't you know Adele wears a suit and tie?
That makes sense. Howdy.
Perfect. Hi, Red.
Howdy.
Yep, if you want to go over the plan with Ellis, that would be perfect.
Just so you know, there's a big group of people sitting at the house down the hill.
Oh,
new
the small
house.
little house?
Down this way, down this hill.
Okay,
All right, literally
have
just
you
down the
let
hill.
the lawn know?
I just passed it. I don't know who it was.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah, I just passed it
let's
on my way up here.
let's all go together to the telegram office, but let's just be careful about how we do it. Let's skirt around and not go past them. So, guns out, let's stick together. Let's just go down this side path. Hopefully, they won't see us.
Yeah, they definitely, if they were paying the least bit of attention, they definitely saw me come up here. Because by the time I saw them there, it was kind of too late. I was already there.
How many did you see?
It was at least a group of 5. It was quite a few
Okay.
people. 5's an estimate.
Could be some kind of a meeting.
Could be.
So we'll just be careful. And
There were some lighter collar horses, so it might be lobbying. I don't mean anything. That's just going off of stereotyping criminals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna cut through the trees up ahead, and we'll just cut past that moonshine shack, and then we can get a better look at them when we pass. Okay, we'll kind of keep in the tree line as much as we can. Yep, let's keep moving. The coast is clear down that way.
Looks like it. Can we see the house from here?
Yeah, but let's see if we can see it from here. Maybe we'll hop off our horses if someone wants to take a look, and we'll just keep out of the...
One, 2, 3, 4, maybe. Four. Seeing 4 for sure.
Alright, let's head over to the telegram.
There's at least 4.
Alright. Let's take it the long route, and we'll just kind of, we're not going to come straight back up the hill. It looks suspicious, so we'll just kind of keep going around a little bit and skirt around them. We'll go down as if we're heading towards Roanoke, and then we'll cut up the hill where they're not.
Yeah.
So we'll just pretend that we're passing,
I saw at least 4, but there was also trees in the way.
Alright, let's keep our horses kind of hidden, hopefully. Alright, Ellis, if you want to send it since you had most of the information.
Yep. Let me see where this is in the direction of this. Okay, southeast. Or, sorry, northeast. I know my directions, I swear.
So is that at the new house or the little rundown shack just over the road from it?
I think, is it the little rundown shack? Or the
No, I
new
believe
building?
Oh, it's not new.
The
No,
new
no, no. I don't think it's new, no. The new one's, Over
It's not the big
that
new
way.
house that's right
No.
here, yeah.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
so it's the small
It's-
shack
it's
on the
that
hill
way, yeah.
with the
Oh,
stone.
yeah,
that way.
that is an absolute shithole if you've ever been inside that place. Horrible.
All right. Wagon coming in sounds like a wagon. That's fine.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna cut over the fields as if we're heading to, you know, Lemoyne area or, you know, out towards Saint Denis or something, or Roanoke, and we'll cut up the hill, you know, that as if you were coming from northern Roanoke up to the tower. So we can still be by the tower, but we'll just not go back the way we came because that looks too suspicious if they're watching
Yeah.
us.
Clarabelle and Chase could be around the time where they may be heading back now as well.
Mm.
But they'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
coming in
well-
from the right direction, so...
Yeah. Wade, if you're able to send a telegram to Ranger as well and just say be careful coming up to the Emerald Tower. Just that, you know, there is a group nearby. We don't know their intentions.
Alright.
Just in case they do stop in any, you know, tower. Because they could, I guess, stop at Strawberry as well.
I just came from Strawberry and didn't see anybody.
Mm.
Don't worry, I was just there getting ammo and stuff. 4 people for sure.
No, they don't seem too interested in us, at least, which is good.
You can actually see the saddled horses from here, Cap.
Oh, are they up at the small house?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
I guess we could go back the way we came, but it might look a bit suspicious if they have been watching us.
It looked
might
like they
be
were
safer.
conversating, so
Yeah.
they were all
Let's
standing in
actually
a
go
circle.
this way, just in case, because we're actually going to go up as if we're leaving the area entirely. Because I don't want to be cutting across the side that they're on, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
I'll show you. We're going to cut across.
You didn't get a look on what any of them were wearing by any chance, did you, Bird?
Darkish clothing, I couldn't tell. Too far away to tell exactly.
If it is the law, I mean, they'll know that it's the law.
Yeah.
And if it's not, then, you know, you did a good job letting them know.
I couldn't see any specific I couldn't really make out any specific type of clothing. I was too far away. I had to go further down the hill just to get a good look at them.
It was just that I'd seen there was an Arabian there, looked suspiciously like Mama Christine's, and not many people have that horse.
So we're gonna go up this way. And this should be this is definitely far enough that they won't see us coming up over the hill, hopefully.
Those are wild horses. Oh, this is a good idea. These
Yep,
banks
it's
are real
kinda
good cover.
Exactly. right up here. Oh, just watch out for these cliff areas. We're gonna have to actually either
be
go
able
way
to-
up or we
can
can go up and go, you know, the higher roads.
Yeah, let's do that. It's the only other option is to go down and still be out in the open going around it.
Just mind the little dip here. We're gonna come up by Moonstone.
Coming up by Moonstone.
We're gonna end up coming up by the back of the shack, probably. Nope, saddled horses. Let's just...
Stop. There's saddled horses to our right.
Yeah.
Let's just
Three
move
of
out
them.
of here. Could be nothing, but
They were louder collared, but
yeah. We'll just kind of, you know, it could be nothing. It's 3, you know, riders, but we'll just go a little bit lower this time and we'll go down around.
I did see the good news in the general news. Or in the tip line, I mean.
Yep, I need to put it in general news as well, but yeah.
I can take care of that if you want me to.
Sure. We'll just pull it from
I do want to... Yeah. I do want to ask updated, once we get back up to the tower, updated protocols and everything. From what, because I saw the tip from Hearst yesterday as well about, Victory Street.
Yeah. So essentially, if anything happens, anything at all, we just let the law know. Let's go up this way.
Yeah, well, I was more so wondering if we're going to be going back to Strawberry, or should we still
Yep,
be careful
I mean-
going back and not having ponchos on things?
We can go back to Strawberry. I do want to say though, I do think that we should, you know, kind of mixing up where we are anyway.
Yeah.
Not out of, you know, trying to hide so much, but more just because it's actually good for us to get to know the different areas more and,
Yeah.
you know, be seen out at different places.
I usually try to go to different towers anyways if there's too many people on duty.
Just
Oh my
mind the
God.
logs.
Jesus.
Jumping over nothing.
You know, I've managed to pursue kind of training, I guess. Not officially or anything, but I did have some of my friends who were deputies offer to show me. So what they did is they got me to run away as if I was a criminal, and I actually managed to hide and get away from 4 deputies at once, and there were 2 of them were senior deputies.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, 90% of our job is riding this terrain.
Exactly, and yep, so I used everything to my advantage. I felt really bad at one point because I rode right through a bear den. I knew that
Yeah.
there wasn't any bear out that way, but I was just like,
I usually
oh.
like to hitch out here because it's shaded and you can't unless you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm just thinking this is a great idea
Yeah, this
for
is a
hitching.
good idea, yeah.
Good cover.
I mean, if you stopped and looked, you might be, but I don't think anybody pays attention when they're riding through here.
No.
Not as
Not
much
at
as them
all.
just being right in front of the tower.
Yep, agreed. Alright, I'm going to run back to the top, and I'll be in my head for a few moments just to let you know.
I will be as well for a second, but whenever I am good to go again, I'll put that stuff in the general news.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second.
I'm just gonna sit here so people don't see me.
I'm not sure if you've seen the tips regarding Hourglass as well, Wade, but there are a couple on there that you should update yourself with.
That's what I was referring to. I was going to put that stuff on the general news, how he's been caught and things.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just got to go in my head for a split second. One second, guys.
Wait.
Howdy, Chase. How are you?
How you guys doing?
Yeah, doing good. Just a quick heads up. The little rundown hut just below us, we've got a group of at least 4 people down there at the moment. They may just be having a secluded meeting. We don't know. We don't know if they have any intentions or not. But if we are leaving the tower, we are going to leaving it to our right and not going the direct route.
All right.
And when we were coming back the other route, there was also a further group of at least 3 up at Moonstone. Again, might be up there fishing, they might be just there having a private meeting, but there's definitely 2 groups converged around here at the moment, so just be on your toes.
All right. We did see a big group riding out that way when we came up.
How many?
I didn't notice the other group down by that rundown building over there.
How many people did you see riding off?
God, it had to be 5 horses
Yeah,
deep.
I think it was a
Yeah.
full posse.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
There
I
was
saw 4
5
over there,
horses
but I
and
can't.
2 on 1.
I
Oh, yeah,
saw
that's right, they had
4,
2 on 1.
but yeah, of
And they were popping off rounds as they went by.
course they were.
Perfect.
I don't think they saw us. We stopped up and they were kept going over the hills, so
Yeah. But all right, definitely be careful. I need to write up some more paperwork before I go to the top of the tower.
Yeah, Cat's up there.
Say again?
Cat's up there, so you can keep her company.
how'd she wake
nice.
up?
Yeah, she's catching up on some paperwork herself at the moment.
All right. I'll head up there.
Hey Wade,
Yeah.
I successfully navigated to the Amarino Tower that you showed me the other day.
Fantastic. Did you go through Roanoke at all?
Hey, we just came. Well, we a little bit. We just came from Amarino Tower, so we came. We went east into Roanoke and then south through to here.
Well, good. Proud of you. What am I?
One day at a time. Learn a little bit more.
What areas do you think you still have trouble with?
Well, we just went and knocked off the Wapiti reservation off my list. I actually never been up that way. So we.
It's up there.
It's deceptively massive. If you
Yeah,
keep going
it
further
kind of is. I'd
around
never
the
been
hills.
like more like north of the river from Cumberland Forest. I just had never kind of taken that route. So we went over from here to Valentine and then north to Wapiti, and then we went west to kind of the border, and then like where the hot springs are, and then we went back further east all the way to the Amarino Tower, and then we came here. So yeah, all in all, not a bad patrol. Saw some damage at the medical office in Valentine. Someone burned the place up, and
Really?
digging through the, raffling through the cabinets.
Just out of curiosity, Clarabelle, how long are you going to be awake for?
Well, I actually probably not too much longer now. Been awake for a couple hours, but I might be able to open my eyes again around 11 New York time.
No problem. And are you around tomorrow?
Unfortunately, I won't be around much this weekend. I have to take care of some business out of town.
No problem. Yeah, it's just what we're going to be doing at some point. More than likely something that Wade could lead if he's going to be around when you're back later. Is a full mock search and rescue where you are going to be completely in charge of it.
I have ran through that once with her, but it's been a few weeks, and it'd probably be good to I put her in an area that she was familiar with, just because I wanted to see how she did. So it might be a good idea to maybe do a little tougher of an area.
Yeah, I did one with Wade, and then I did another one. I led an actual rescue. I think that was with Wade as well, in Tall Trees, and then we did another mock with Alfred, Deuce, and Nathan, and I'm in Cumberland.
Okay. This one, Kat and I were chatting, will be a bit tougher because it's going to be in Roanoke, where there are lots of cougar dens, lots of potential fall hazards, depending on time of day, wolves around there. But it is going to be completely your search and rescue. So you are going to lead it 100%, and basically whoever goes out with you is literally going to do nothing without your say-so, and deliberately so.
Yep, they're not going to call out. They're not going to fan out. They're just going to stick right behind you unless you tell them what to do. So,
Okay.
you'll have to think about that as well. But it will give you a bit of confidence, I think, to show you that, maybe you are ready, and how you approach those topics. So I think you can. I think you can do it.
All right. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Roanoke's probably the only place I've never done an actual search before, so.
Perfect place then. My own little personal advice on it is don't feel you have to rush through it. If you need to just take a little stop, gather your thoughts, what do I do next? What should I do? What shouldn't I do? And you just do absolute fine. So don't feel that you have to completely rush through it to get them as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything else we will let up to Clarabelle, so we we won't give too much help since we want to assess her skills and everything as well. But I think you'll do just fine.
Sounds good. Hopefully I can prove myself to you.
Honestly, it's more about proving to yourself that you can do it, and you'll feel that shift when you realize it, and that's when you'll start, you know, seeing that change in yourself. But don't worry about us. Just focus on making yourself proud. That's what's important.
Do my best, as always. Will you be around later, Wade, or shall we? Maybe we can try for next week if it's gonna be kind of late for folks.
That depends. I'm kind of on duty until Lucille wakes up, and I think we're going to go out and do something.
I see.
Yeah.
If you are around later, then we can kind of maybe ask a ranger, just say that that was the plan, that you're wanting to be tested on a mock search and rescue, and whatever rangers are around, they can take a look. If you ask them to take a look at your recruit file, I'll put the plan in there. So
Okay.
that way we can get it done before you go for the week or whatever you think. If you're around later,
I did. I just won't be around this weekend, but I'll be on. I should be able to open my eyes again later this evening, like I said, and then I should be around most of next week in the evening.
Oh, perfect. All right, that's wonderful.
All right, I think I'm gonna lay my head. But maybe I'll see some of you later, and maybe not. If not, I'll see you next week.
Sure.
No problem. Take care and have a good rest.
All right, thank you. And Wade, if I don't see you, have a nice time with Lucille.
Oh, I always do. Didn't ride with you today. I'm sure you did a great job, though.
Gee, I nailed this guy.
Yeah.
If you want to check the general news, I added that in there. I basically just said we got a tip from Hearst, and then it said the following, and I just put exactly what was in the tip in there.
Thank you.
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Thank you. Okay.
Question. Just because I swear I've heard that we could do this. Should we just be using, and this is something I use all the time, should we just be using fresh water, or are we able to use iodine and things like that?
So we should just be using fresh water.
All right.
If we know that the person does not have a lavender allergy, then we can use lavender water, and that is purely if they say, I do not have a lavender allergy.
Yeah.
Because we have to ask if they're unconscious, just use fresh water. If it is something like a cat bite or cat scratch or something like that, you can use lavadine, but only if they
That's
do
the
not
lavender
have.
thing, right? Yeah.
Exactly. And we shouldn't be putting straight lavadine, or sorry, straight
Maybe that's what
iodine.
it was. Maybe that's
Yep.
what it was. I know we used to use lavadine. I didn't know. So, that's...
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So that's it. But yeah, again, only if they,
Yeah.
are not allergic. But otherwise, just if you're unsure, just use fresh water.
Yeah, for some reason I was under the impression that we were allowed to use it, but then Nathan told me not to. I just want to make sure.
Yep. Well, we were before, but that's what the medics recommended to us, was to use lavender water. But there was recently a man who had a lavender allergy.
Yeah.
So in the future, we just will go ahead with just clean water, and
Yeah,
if they're
I knew
not
about that.
allergic.
I didn't know if that had... I knew about that. I didn't know that iodine was off the table, or it wasn't even on the table. But
Oh yeah.
I hardly ever use it anyways. But I usually use fresh water.
Yep,
It's what
that's
I've been using all
perfect.
the time.
All right. I am going to continue those notes. I will be at the top of the tower. I'll be very quiet.
No problem.
Yeah, you're already pretty quiet usually.
She snuck down the
Sometimes, yeah.
stairs early and frightened the life out of me. How's the mining been going, Wade? Is it been much good?
Listen, I make it 20 minutes before I get bored and have to stop.
Yeah, I think my mining days are done, to be honest with you.
Well, I am. You know, it's not something that I need, but you know that Hungarian, I can't get it out of my head. I just want it. I don't know why, but I just want that Hungarian. That's what I've been mining for.
The $2,000.
Yeah.
Oh, God, why weren't you there when I offloaded that horse?
No, I was there, but
Oh, no.
yeah, but Rodney spoke up, and I wanted him to have a good horse. So yeah, I'm not afraid to earn the money for it. It's just
Yeah. Every time I've seen him out on that horse, it has been a nightmare for him. They just
yeah,
do not seem to be
yeah. I'm
bonding.
not sure if I wanted that horse.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
But then again, I'm probably just as stubborn as that horse. So
Well, that's it. You got all the time to bond with it and get it settled in.
yeah, if I'm with Lucille, fine. But like if I'm just by myself mining, and I'm like, I can't be bothered. I make it 20 minutes. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I saw your tips coming in and thinking, right, he's going from here and there.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out what mine to even go to today. I wanted to do
Yeah.
coal mining. My plan was to get enough coal for 5 trips from Annisburg. I got enough for 1.
Yeah, I was doing the coal mining and actually making more money from the flint than the coal mining itself.
What is that gun on your hip?
It's just a little double action.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I got my Navy robbed, so I'll probably get it back at some point.
Do you need something for the meantime?
I have got another one in the bank, so I've got a Springfield that I need to
Jeez.
get back out.
Good
But
lord.
yeah, I was making more money making torches with flint than I was with the coal.
Well, I mean, it's kind of if you. I went coal mining at the mine at Mount Shannon. I didn't get one bit of flint, so I think it's just an Annisburg thing.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've been told, it's kind of like a double whammy for money. You get enough to make multiple trips with the coal, and then along the way getting that, you get flint as well.
Yeah, because the amount of
All right,
maybe someone getting their head down.
that was
Yeah,
Clarabelle's horse, I think.
the amount of people in the mine wanting to buy flint as well.
See, I didn't want to go to Annisburg because I figured it's an easy robbing
Yeah.
spot.
Got a very uncomfortable feeling, and yeah, never. I
The
just
place at Mount Shannon, there's like a nice little tree area further up the hill from it that you can't hardly even see your horse if you hitch it there good enough. And I don't know if anybody that actually goes up there. Probably because they don't want to make the trip from there to Annisburg.
yeah, because that was it with Annisburg, constantly going back in and out in case I get any gems that I want to put on the horse straight away, and
Yeah. Well, that's going to be
just
for any
make sure
mine.
an easy target.
That's going to be for any mine if you're just trying to be careful with it. I'd rather go back and forth to my horse than keep everything on me and get it all stolen.
Definitely. So yeah, I've had a gem cutter sat in the bank for ages that's not had any use.
There's been some notes put around. I think there's one at the Strawberry Lodge, not Lodge, sorry, General Store on the door close to the Welcome Center for someone buying those.
All right, I'll keep my eye out because yeah, I'm
I know Rockwell buys them too, or he used to.
pretty much done with mining.
Yeah. Do you not have any? Do you have gems?
No, they've all long gone. Yeah, I was at the point where, because I was doing the torches, I was sat on like 200 coal
Uh-huh.
and thinking, this is just going to be a pain in the ass. So I spoke to a friend and said, right, get to the point where I've got so many gem bags. If you want to start earning some safe, easy money for both do coal runs at the same time, and getting to the point where it was weighing down the horse, it was getting stuffed in the bank, and was just running out of so much space.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not big into mining. I'm not really big into any of those ways to. I had a little stint of gold panning. Gold panning's alright, I guess, but I don't like standing still like that.
Yeah,
Puts
no,
me on
I
edge.
get that.
I feel like I'm just waiting for someone to ride up on me.
It was the mining of facing that rock wall, constantly trying to look over your shoulders.
Yeah. And then when I went mining this morning, or not really this morning, I guess, earlier, I was when I was sitting in the tent that I was going mining, a couple of the deputies said that Hourglass was out and about looking for another victim or something, and I was like, oh, great.
How many victims did he
I don't know.
rack up?
I don't know. I feel like he's been around since I've been around in the crossing, and that's been months, 7 months maybe.
Jesus.
Yeah. But and I was
At
sitting
least,
there. I was like, well, I could go to Annisburg mine and maybe get robbed, or I could go to Mount Shan, which is just a little tiny cave off the beaten path, and probably not get robbed. But that's probably exactly a place Hourglass would be. So, or Hourglass would know about.
yeah, because there was a message on the you probably saw it on the Emerald Telegram office. I think it was "Time's Up." It said that was on there. If it is still there,
I didn't see it. I was not paying the least bit of attention.
yeah. So it does
Yeah,
sound
I
like
purposely
an hourglass
avoided.
type of thing.
I purposely avoided those side telegram stations. I went with the towns because Law told me that he had been spotted at Riggs and Wallace. So I was like, oh, he's going to these little tiny telegram stations and picking people up.
So hopefully, when Nadia sees it, she can sleep a little bit easier.
Yeah, I had half a mind to go to Lemoyne and see if she was down there. Could always send her a telegram, I guess. But if she's awake, I'm sure she's seen it. Yesterday, I stationed myself down there, and she was there when I got there.
Yeah,
Of course,
quite a few of us
I got taken
had a ride
hostage on my
over.
way there.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, I was in the telegram station. I had just sent the tip out that I was headed there. And a group of people picked me up and held me hostage for a bank robbery. So I had to send another tip afterwards. I'm like, now I'm on my way.
Yeah,
They were
that's the
nice enough
thing.
to take anything off me. They just took my gun temporarily and then gave it back.
Yeah, I've been a hostage for one myself, and it's just an inconvenience and a pain in the ass more than anything.
Yeah, they kept like just doing their little spiels like, all right, don't try anything, nothing bad. I'm like, fella, I'm not going to do anything. Just let me go to the bank. I'll sit down and let you do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. They took my gun off, said you'll get your gun and your knife back once it's all done. We're not going to tie you up. Sit on the back of the horse. If you jump off the back of the horse, you're in trouble. No harm will come your way, and you'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah. It was funny. They were threatening. It wasn't funny, actually. Bad figure of speech. But there's a older lady. I think her name may have been Braithwaite or something. One of the Braithwaites. And they were like threatening her with my life if she told anybody. And I'm thinking, it's like, by the time she sends the tip in and the law actually see it, you would have already started your bank robbery already. They would know.
Yeah.
There's no need to threaten her. It's like there's no law in town currently. At least it didn't seem like it. It took them a minute. They're pretty much done by the time they showed up.
Which bank did they do?
Roads.
Ah, right.
I was stopping there to change horses because the horse I ride now is just my on duty horse. It has all my guns and things on it. But then
Yeah.
I have like, except my navy, I have like 3 navies now. So
Right.
so
You're
I
getting
can,
them back eventually.
yeah, I can afford to have one on me.
Remember that?
There's only one that I don't particularly want taken, and that one's in the bank. So
You know, I remember a search and rescue very early in with Hal, and we were going to send a tip in from Rhodes. So we came in from behind the stables, got onto the main route near the medical office. Saw an armoured wagon blocking the street at the other end, and a guy in a mask, well, with a bucket on his head, running across the road. And Hal was right. Fuck that! We are getting out of here.
yeah, little highway robbery.
Yeah, so it was a very quick turnaround and back out.
You know, I was going to
Yeah,
say something, but I forgot.
yeah, because there was another one in Valentine as well. But there actually, I think there must have been 3 or 4 of us in there already.
Yeah, you
And
know,
the robbers came in and they just didn't have a clue how to control the situation.
I always
So they actually threw 2 of the hostages out.
always find it I found it funny because one of the bank robbers, I told him that I was a ranger. They're like, oh, I kind of feel bad now. I'm like, yeah, well, too late. I'm already here.
Yeah,
You've already pointed a gun at me and taken me hostage. I mean, you're going to get something now. You might as well just go through with it. He was like, since you're a ranger, I do need to talk to you about doing something about the oil. I'm like, what oil? He's like, just all the oil in the water in Annesburg. And I'm thinking, like, this fella has a real strange idea about what we do.
yeah.
I have nothing to do with that. I was like, yeah, well, it sure is a problem.
Yeah,
I'm like, I
and
don't have anything to do. What do you want me to do about that? Go siphon it out myself?
there's probably better times and places to talk about that.
I mean, one of them got a little uppity. I was trying to ask them what their names were. And like, why do you need to know? I'm like, I'm just making conversation, fella.
Yeah, so basically there were 4 of us in the bank, and they literally said, "Oh no, that's too many. 2 closest to the door, you can go. We'll keep another 2."
Yeah.
Could get far too confusing for the law when they walk out.
I don't know. Sometimes I've thought to myself if I was ever in like a situation like that where they would take me in just a regular civilian, I would try to negotiate for them to let the regular civilian go. It's like, hey, I'm a ranger. You're going to get a better deal out of just me. You don't need both of us. And, you have a good leverage just with me. You don't need both of us. But then also I don't want to put that idea in their head that they can demand more because I'm a ranger.
Yeah, because I've got a friend down in Saint Denis who works in the tailors down there, and that's pretty much all she does. She keeps herself to herself. Does a spot of fishing just to relax now and then.
Yeah.
And she was actually caught by the Coltons, who were recently executed. And when she telegrammed me, I thought, right, well, They're done and dusted now. They've got the electric chair. You do not know how lucky you are to still be alive. They said their thing was torture and murder of pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
And when Can Colton returned, he was on an absolute spree that night. And she was caught fishing near Braithwaite, near where the dock is.
Yeah.
Asking is she Italian, blah, 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 and everything. And they were apparently gunning for the Detenzos that night.
I'm still listening. I'm just checking the tip line real quick. See if there's
Yep,
anything.
yep.
Not necessarily injured, just if anybody sent the tip in. Because we don't
Yeah,
bells
that's
for that.
what I've been doing more myself these days. Go and have a check every few minutes.
That one. Someone's checked the one I sent in. It's just us, though. Chase, I don't know where Chase went. Oh, he's upstairs, ain't he?
Yeah, I think he's doing his paperwork upstairs.
Yeah, I like
to
try to keep a reputation with. I've been trying to keep a reputation with like criminals where I'm not going to cause you any trouble. But
Yeah,
you know what my job is. So just don't tell me anything you don't want me telling law. You know, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to help you. I'm going to work with you. Just don't, if you tell me something, I'm going to tell law. Like, that's just my job. No, I don't really have anything personal with criminals unless they hurt somebody that I care about, then I take it personal. But
yeah, because it was on that last robbery where there was it was me and Sue. It was.
Yeah.
And I said we're actually going out on a search and rescue. So whatever you take is putting someone else's life at risk because we're going to have to go all the way back now. We're going to report this. We're going to have to rearm ourselves whilst there's somebody out there potentially dying. And they just didn't give a shit. I said, as you can see, it's a state-issued weapon that's etched.
Yeah.
I said, you struggle to find a buyer, and if you do find a buyer, you're going to get a pittance for it because of that etching on it. But they were just adamant that they were going to take something.
Yeah.
So I said that.
Well, at that point, they've already attempted to rob you, so it's already something.
Yeah. And I said, by all means, take whatever you want from me, but don't take anything from the recruit. He doesn't get anything back from the government. I said, I do. They said he has to pay for all his own weapons and everything like that. And he was just a smart ass. Said, well, if you get him for free, you can give him half for getting his new weapons then, can't you? And I said, just hurry up and do what you're doing then and let us go get on our way.
Yeah. Yeah, some criminals don't care. But I like to try to find every reason where criminals just won't, don't mess with me. Which it's knock on wood, but I've had a pretty easy time. I've been robbed once, but I'm pretty sure they were really new to the crossing.
Yeah, when I was...
I could tell just by the things that they took.
Yeah, it was about a month in. I got robbed just after a coal delivery, and they took a volcanic, and she gave me her name, she gave me a telegram number, said, if you want to contact us to buy your gun back, there's the details.
What's the point
so,
of that?
I know, but it led me to think that
why not just take the money then?
Yeah, that was it. I'd just done a coal delivery and I'd what was in my pocket plus another $100, and they didn't take a single cent off me. Just took the gun. So I'd managed to get to the bank in Valentine and drop my money off, was heading back up to Strawberry and was robbed again. Literally 15 minutes after.
Yeah.
And
Like,
these
then you're too
guys
late.
cleared, but that was the thing. They cleared me out of everything. Food, bandages, ammunition. And I did make the point of saying, what is the point in doing this? It's not exactly great etiquette. Try to put a point across to them. But yeah, they literally took everything I had. Then, as I was passing the timber yard back into Strawberry, the people who robbed the volcanic off me stopped me again. And I said, right, I'm having a really shitty day here. I said, you robbed me about 30 minutes ago. I said, I've just been robbed again and they've cleared me out. I said, if you happily want to put my hands up and search me again. She saw that everything had been took on me. She said, well, we've already passed the gun on to our bosses, but she gave me $50.
Right, thanks. $50, thank you.
Yeah. It was a strange day, that one. Well, it was a strange hour, really. It all took place so quickly. Yeah, the second two, literally, ammunition, even food they took off me.
Yeah, the one time I was robbed, they took my Navy, they took my binoculars, they took both my canteens, they took my gun oil, which was etched. Can't remember right offhand what else they took. I was more, I even had, I eventually got that Navy back like 3 months later, but I wasn't even as annoyed about the Navy. I kind of expected that, I'm walking around with the Navy, I mean, it's probably going to get on it at some point or another. But
can
my
see those on your hip.
canteens, my binoculars, really? That's inconvenient. You're just inconveniencing me at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, so it got to the point where I literally went back to Strawberry. Apart from that $50 I got back, penniless and itemless. Probably worse off than the locals picking you up if you have a fall.
Yeah.
Begrudge the locals doing that. It's they think they're doing you a favour and want payment for it. But
I think I might do a patrol, I guess, from here to Lemoyne Tower, see if Nadia's around, checking on her. That's where she's been staying, I believe. Unless she slept at Manzanita.
yeah, I can pop along with you on that. So I'll probably get my head down at Lemoyne then, because there's not a great deal going on. No recruits around.
Yeah, I can write the paperwork for that. Let me see if Kat's like. Hey, Kat. Silas and I are going to do a patrol from here to Lemoyne Tower. I'm going to go check in on the tower, make sure nothing's been done to it, and maybe see if. Do you know where Nadia slept last night?
Blackwater.
Okay. Well, we'll go check the tower, anyways.
All right, sounds good.
What I'll do is I'll get my head down at Lemoyne Tower and check out from there. I'll check myself out of this tower.
All right, sounds good. Stay safe.
Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie?
Okay.
Yeah, guns out. That group's probably cleared out by now, just in case.
That's heard.
Getting on the path.
Heard. Yeah, still saw one saddled horse there, but that's been there quite some time now.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut to the left here.
Heard.
I'm still being cautious with having my poncho on. I know Sheriff Hurst said that if we got any more threats from Victory Street or anything like that, they would ban them from Strawberry, but the way I see it is they base out of San Denis. I think they couldn't care less about being banned from Strawberry.
Yeah, they know we're going to be out and about. If they so chose, they can pick us off from anywhere, really, can't they?
Yeah. That's just the only thing with the ponchos. It's just like a beacon that we're rangers, but
Yeah.
I might throw it on for a search and rescue or something, but as far as I'm concerned right now, I'm just gonna, until I see that the threat's kind of gone, I'm just gonna ride poncho-less if I'm just doing a patrol or going from place to place.
That makes sense. I think I'll take that on board myself. Because a lot of my hours when I get up early in the morning don't match up a lot, so
Yeah.
I think it would be the safer option for me.
Start heading left.
Heard.
Oh, look at that. New path for me. Figured it out. Go down to the right. Cross through here. We're going to go just behind roads, like to the east of it, the right. Not going to go through just yet.
Okay.
Or well, I'm going to stop through on my way back, but you're sleeping there, aren't you? At the tower.
Yeah, I think I'll get my head down at the tower, get out in the morning, get a bit of fishing done.
Yeah. That's another thing I can't do. I can't stand fishing either.
Oh, I enjoy fishing.
Anything that doesn't that requires me to sit still for too long, or
Yeah.
anything that causes my brain to wander, it's not good for me.
No, I get that. It's yeah, especially with the fishing. It's not as if your mind can wander when you're doing it. You've got to be constantly focused on what you're doing.
Yeah. Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie? We're going to drop down to the rat here.
Heard.
Oh. This place hates me, I swear.
There is so much hidden crap around here. It is.
Yeah, I know. This place hates me. Get through the rat.
Heard.
Watch out for that cannon. And the bayonet.
Yeah, and the bayonet. I do raise a smile every time I pass the bayonet now.
Yeah. I was the cannon's latest victim.
Yeah, it definitely does jump out of it, yeah.
Not surprising.
Quick check of the tip line before I clock off.
Anything?
Actually gone on.
Oh, great. I'm going there.
Yeah, I was looking at the paperwork. I don't think we've had one search and rescue at all today, have we?
No, but we're going to get about 5 now that you've said that.
Yeah, and that's when I'm going to get my head down on this bed. And what time's Lucille due to wake up?
No clue. A little bit later than usual. Probably an hour or so, if I'm guessing.
Shouldn't be too bad then. So anything comes in, it's just going to be the one that you're dealing with, and make sure you get some proper downtime and relax a bit. So I'm going to sleep on the roll up upstairs, not in the open. Get a bit of fresh air. It's too hot down here in Lemoyne.
Yeah, got that right. Especially with all these daggone fur pelts on the ground.
Definitely. Right, take it easy, Wade, and
Yeah.
more than likely see you tomorrow.
That bright land, to which I go. I'm going there. See my father. I don't know. I'm going there. No more to wrong. I'm just a ghoul with over Jordan. Nom nom, what's up? What's up, Namas? Just a ghoul. Alright. Nothing here. Just putting my app for. Hey, nice. Nice. Hello. There we go. What the frick? How did that happen? How's that going? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. My dog's barking at something. Just started. Been denied a few times in the past, but I think it may. If I might, yeah. Yeah, if you got a decent mic, you should be alright. Give me 1 second, Namas, and I'll continue the conversation. My dog's barking at something, and we have some real bad neighbors. I just want to make sure nothing's going on. Give me a second. Alright. Oh, okay. Ugh. All right. I don't need the map. I don't know why I always open it. Let me find some music. Go to wall. All right. Let me check the tip line just one more time. Reverend, please come quick. good on this. The suit and tie on the 4th of July. Wide as a cotton field and sharp as a knife. I heard him howling as he passed me by. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I know you, young man. I know you by the shape. Ah, damn. You're 50, just as I am. Think all the girls dance. Don't you know the devil wears a suit and tie? 60 on the 4th of July. Wide as a cotton field and sharp as a knife. Oh my god, I've only been alive for 2 hours. Stack on. I'll take my chances. I hope I don't get robbed. Banana do 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 do. Where's a suit and tie? Devil, where's a suit and tie? Bye. Hold on, let me see if there's any medics in roads. AM971, right? Yeah, I knew it. AM971. Just pick it. Howdy.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I'll be honest, I don't know how sick I'm feeling Sorry about that. The crickets are so loud. How can I help
That's
you?
fine. Do you have access to like changing someone's next to kin or adding people to it? I was going to talk to a doctor, but I don't know if there's one in town.
I am not sure if
Penny?
there are. Oh, pardon. I am not sure if there are doctors about, but it is worth sending a telegram to Medic, and they will get to you when they have the availability to do so.
All right, I sent a telegram to Dr. Belgics, who I sent the last one to get somebody else. The last time I had to add somebody, but I was just going to see if there might have been one in town that I could just get it done while I'm here. But if not, that's fine.
I
Please stay
believe
safe.
when I last looked,
And
there
again,
might
watch the
not
fucking
have
field
been
when y'all
any
go
that
home.
were
Make sure
working
no
at
one's
the
there.
moment.
Alright.
So it might be the sort of thing where you just let them know that you are looking to do this,
Don't tell me how
and
to
they
listen
can
to my
get
own
back
advice.
to you whenever they are available. I do apologize for any
ma'am.
inconveniences that.
Oh no, it's not an inconvenience. I was just here and thought I would look.
Of course, no worries. Thank you
If you
for
do, y'all please stay safe. Tolerate you,
asking.
brother.
All right, appreciate it.
No worries. Have a good day.
You too. Be safe. Coast. No. Oh my gosh. Already in solid place. Thank you all for popping into the stream. What's up? Bam. I don't feel like taking you to a butcher table, so I ain't gonna do nothing. That's emerald. Alright. Okay, yeah, it's up there. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, uh. Hey, darling. Honestly, if there's not a whole lot happening, I might call it. Just because, it's just me. Yeah, they've all left. I'm going off duty. Oh, daggone, why y'all coming in now? I was just about to end stream because there ain't nothing going on. Why do this? Boom, 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 boom. Daggone. Yep, this is not going to be very interesting for y'all, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to send y'all over to the slappy one. I may stream later tonight for Wade and Lucille stuff, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know. But in the meantime, tell Slappy one I said have a good stream. Adios.